The most infamous cases of political corruption and bribery. The Watergate scandal. In the early 1970s, a burglary at the Democratic National Committee headquarters led to the discovery of illegal activities and cover-ups by President Richard Nixon's administration. Nixon ultimately resigned, and many of his associates were convicted of various crimes. The Teapot Dome scandal. In the 1920s, U.S. Secretary of the Interior Albert Fall secretly leased federal oil reserves to private companies in exchange for bribes. Fall was later convicted of bribery and became the first U.S. cabinet member to be imprisoned for crimes committed while in office. The Siemens bribery scandal. In 2006, German conglomerate Siemens was exposed for its involvement in a massive bribery scheme, paying over $1.4 billion in bribes to secure government contracts around the world. The scandal led to numerous convictions and massive fines for the company. The Odebrecht scandal. Brazilian construction giant Odebrecht was found to have paid billions of dollars in bribes to politicians and officials across Latin America and Africa in a corruption scandal that implicated numerous high-ranking officials and resulted in significant political upheaval. The Petrobras scandal, also known as Operation Car Wash. This Brazilian corruption investigation uncovered a widespread kickback scheme involving the state-run oil company Petrobras, leading to the arrest and conviction of several high-profile politicians and business executives. The 1MDB scandal. Malaysia's state investment fund, 1MDB, was at the center of a multi-billion-dollar corruption scandal that implicated former Prime Minister Najib Razak and led to the seizure of assets and criminal charges against several individuals. The FIFA corruption scandal. In 2015, several high-ranking FIFA officials were arrested on charges of corruption, including accepting bribes and kickbacks in exchange for awarding World Cup hosting rights and broadcasting contracts. The Iran-Contra affair. In the mid-1980s, U.S. government officials secretly facilitated the sale of arms to Iran and used the proceeds to fund anti-Sandinista rebels in Nicaragua, violating a congressional ban. The scandal led to the conviction of several individuals, although most were later pardoned. The Gupta-Gate scandal. In South Africa, the wealthy Gupta family was accused of using their close relationship with former President Jacob Zuma to wield significant influence over government appointments and contracts. The scandal led to Zuma's resignation and numerous investigations. The Abscom scandal. In the late 1970s and early 1980s, the FBI conducted a sting operation targeting political corruption in the United States. Using a fake Arab sheikh, agents offered bribes to politicians in exchange for political favors. The operation resulted in the conviction of several U.S. congressmen and other officials. These infamous cases of political corruption and bribery serve as cautionary tales, revealing the extent to which power and greed can lead individuals to betray the public trust. As societies continue to grapple with the impact of corruption on governance and democracy, these cases highlight the importance of transparency, accountability, and the rule of law in maintaining public confidence in our institutions.